and welcome to my channel. My name is Lena and this is Diamonds and Sparkles, and I am going to be working on a kit called Tendress. Actually, I think, yeah, no, this is not it. Wait a second. I'm trying to look for, yeah, this one. This is the one that I'm currently working on, and right now the section or the kind of overall area where I'm working, let me see where it is. So I did this, it's like here more or less. Like it might look like it's almost in the middle, but no, it's like this bottom half, still not reaching the middle quite yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I started it on July 22nd and I've been making a lot of progress. Like I am in the middle of my third row and I am making kind of big-ish rows, but I am loving it really. I am really enjoying it so far. Today I am trying with a new angle because honestly I just wanted to try something different, and I have another source of light on top of here and the ring light, and that way I think the image looks a bit clearer in my eyes, at least I think. And I think it might be easier to do it this way because I'm not going to have like the oh my god, the thing that holds, like the clamp that holds the phone. I'm not gonna have it like overhead. And what sometimes happens whenever I have that is that if I want it to be the image to look good but not to zoom in and for it not to look really grainy, I need to put it really close to the canvas, but that kind of blocks both my light and sometimes the pen kind of crashes with the phone holder. So I'm trying this way maybe. This is kind of similar to how I record my reels before editing. It's not entirely the same. I tried that one, but it was too, the phone was like too standing up. I don't know how to describe it any other way. So hello, how are you? I am hoping that you are having a great day. For me, I just got off from work. It is currently 5 p.m. So I did an entire section. You know, whenever there are kind of more slow days there, I am able to, you know, in between things that I have to do and when it's kind of like relaxed, I'm able to diamond paint a little bit. So after I finished work, I had one section already started, and so I just decided to take that, like to finish that one. And yeah, I had already started another like the WIP and Chat, but I don't know what happened that my phone suddenly turned off. I don't know what it was. And then when I checked the you know, what I had recorded, whenever I put this first black drills, like the 310s, the sound was kind of weird. It was interesting. It was weird. What is this white thing over here? I have no idea. So the sound was really weird, and I just decided to start from scratch. And the first thing that I wanted to update you on is on my baby kitty, Queenie. The idea was to take it to the vet on Saturday, but some other stuff came up. Like I had a lot of errands to run, and like from early in the morning, and then the vet didn't have any time open later in the day, so we decided to take her in until Monday. We took her in. She got more x-rays done to see if there was any sign of like acute inflammation, and I talked to the vet about it, if there was any sort of, you know, medical testing that we could do. And she said that, you know, for cats is not as specific for humans, of course, but that we could just take some labs to see if everything was okay. And so we did that. Also, when we went, we took with us some of the supplements. Like the first time that we went 2 months ago, she recommended some supplements, and we didn't find the exact ones, but whenever we got her other supplement, like we asked the vet and everything, and she said that they were okay, but still we took them with us to see if, you know, if we were giving them to her correctly, just to see how everything, like if there was anything else that we could do. And pretty much the recommendations were the same. Currently, she has not had any more sort of like those type of episodes where you can see that she's clearly in pain. She has been herself, like super herself, like all grumpy and, you know, the way she is, pretty much demanding to be taken out for a walk, demanding to be given her tree leaves, and she's been pretty much herself, if not more of a spoiled baby. I swear, like, if I ever have kids with my boyfriend, and if he is even 10% on how attentive he is with our kitty, like, father of the year, truly. He's amazing. He's really, really good. And I think it's because he knows this kitty for his, well, not his entire life, but kind of half of his life, because, you know, we're 30 and the cat is 14, so pretty much half his life. He has been with her, and yeah, I think that he was like, she was rescued by my boyfriend's mom, but I tell him that he is her dad, because she ever since she was very little, he was the one that she always kind of went towards. He says that whenever he got back from school or work or wherever, that she would always go to the door and wait for him to get into the house, and then she would follow him to his bedroom, and then they were just like he would like maybe go to bed, and she would always be close. So that's why I tell him, like, well, yeah, I think you're his dad, like you are his dad. So yeah, we took her. Apparently everything is okay. We have gotten some results back, but there were others that we specifically asked for that are a bit more kind of a specific, kind of more, you know, more in depth, just to make sure. Mainly because, you know, she is in the older side of kitties. Like, I don't remember if she's already a geriatric cat or if she's still considered like a senior cat. But either way, like, she's getting there in age. So that's why we want to be taking good care of her. And I know that she's not going to last forever, because, you know, the lifespan of pets, of cats, you know, it's different. But I want her to be okay. And of course, I don't want her to be in pain. I don't want her to be uncomfortable. I don't want her to be suffering, pretty much. So that's why I really, really want to know if there's like anything I can do to make her feel okay. I'm gonna do it. So there's that. But yeah, I think the results, we're gonna get them tomorrow. That's what we got, like what the vet told us. Like, the first set of labs came like 2 days later, so yesterday, and the other set allegedly, like, we were told that we were gonna get them. Do I have more 310? Oh, of course I have more 310. Like, this kid has 22 bags of it. But yeah, so there's that. We're gonna be waiting until that, so that is fantastic. I right now am so happy with the weather. I know that there are a lot of places with crazy weather. Like, this year, I think, has been really interesting regarding that, you know? And it definitely was. I remember, when was it? Was it May, I think? But we had like a month, kind of, where when we were under these heat dome, basically, and we were having so extreme temperatures. Like, it was so hot, it was unbearable. I mean, it was nasty, it was horrible, I swear. And after a few weeks, we had these storms coming that in some places of the world, they were actually a hurricane. And we were kind of scared that it was going to become here, like where I'm located, but thankfully it didn't. But the extreme weather was still there, like extreme wind, extreme rain, and all of that. But ever since that happened, we've had really, really mild weather overall. Like before that, we were having like up to 110, 114 sometimes in weather, and it was horrible. It was really, really, really bad. But now we are having, I'm going to say it in Fahrenheit, and I actually Googled it before. So I am not going to, hopefully, I'm not going to have to Google anything in this WIP and chat. But between 66 and 88 Fahrenheit. And a few days ago, and it actually has gotten like, it has increased a few degrees, but it has been, can you see? Oh my God, I don't even know if I am, well, so it was actually like the highest temperature was actually in the 74, 75. So it has gotten a bit hotter in the last few days, but still it doesn't even reach 90. And for some people, I know that 88 might be like, you know, getting close to 90 might be really hot, but at least where I live, it is really unusual to have these temperatures, like between 66 and 88, to have these temperatures in this period of the year, like July, mid to the end of July, getting close to August. That's really unheard of, completely and absolutely unheard of. And on top of that, it's also kind of, it's been raining a bit, and that has also made it really, it's made it better, because overall the temperature feels cooler, even if it's not like that cool. Like today, the entire day, it has felt like 20 degrees, which is about, I don't know, 67, 68, I don't know, something close to that. And the temperature is actually a bit higher. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm having a blast. Maybe I should complain, because I think that speaks a lot of climate change and all of that. But I don't want to get into that, because it's so complicated, and I don't want to think about it really, because whenever I get into that, everything starts to get kind of gloomy, and yeah, I don't want to go there pretty much. So with this kit, it has so much black that I have this tray just black. Like I don't even change the color. I just put the lid on top of it. Like this is a new Diamond Art Club tray, the big one, and I don't even touch it. I leave it as is, because there's no point. Really, there is no point in changing that. It doesn't it happen to you that whenever you're working in the section, like I just put the black in, that after that you're like, oh, what color do I do next? Because oh, okay, here we go, first yawn. Let's see if that changes. But where I was, it happens to me a lot that I don't know what to pick next. But I think I'm gonna do the purples first, and then the blues, and then like the ones that have a smaller amount. But yeah, so in that aspect, life has been great. It has been cool, like literally cool, no pun intended. Other aspects, well, life is life, you know. Life is kind of hard, but it's fine. I'm still not out of the waiting list. I'm still pretty much on that waiting list. But even so, I am still looking into more jobs, because that job, the one that has a waiting list, it's this thing where you have to slowly build your patients. So it might be kind of a slower before it can become like a full-time thing. So I've been searching for more jobs, and I actually today I had another job interview, and I found another job proposal that seemed to be great. So I was actually in the middle of that proposal, like trying to figure out like to do the outline of the proposal that I have to make. But I decided to do the WIP and chat first, because I don't want to do the WIP and chat when my boyfriend is here in the apartment, because I'm really self-conscious, so I really want to do it before that. So there's that. So yeah, I'm gonna send it, I don't know, maybe today, like at night. There's a deadline up until the 4th of August, August 4th. So I have time still. And on Sunday, I'm supposed to hear news from, oh wait, let me just, on Sunday, I'm supposed to hear news from another place where I applied. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Sunday is the deadline. Yeah, Sunday is the deadline of another place where I applied, and I should be receiving news, I think it's Tuesday, because it's 2 days after the deadline. I think so. So for that one, I'm also excited. So let's see how it goes. I swear, every single day this week, at the end of my shift, I just go, oh my God, I need to quit this job. Really. The only reason I don't do it is because, well, you know, we're still in that, I can't. So I am really crossing my fingers and wishing for that. The job search is draining, but again, I don't want to talk too much about it because I feel that I always talk about that, but honestly right now, oh, I miss those two places. Honestly right now, life has revolved around getting a new job and looking for more opportunities. That's where my life has been focused, really. So I guess there's that. Like, there you have it. I'm sorry if it's really monotonous, but that's the way it's been. But yeah, and actually I am kind of close to be able to have a bit more fun money again. And there are a lot of diamond painting kits that I want, but I also want to explore new places, like new diamond painting small shops and stuff. There are a lot that I want from Diamond Art Club, but I've been buying Diamond Art Club pretty much exclusively, aside from a few others, like just a few more places. And I really want to explore other small shops, because there have been a few kits where I am just in love with those places. So I am willing to see if I can grow my stash limit, because I don't like the idea for myself to have a big stash. I think it would create a lot of anxiety for me. But now that I'm going to be having a bit more of fun money, I'm thinking of growing my stash limit. Right now, my stash limit is at 10 diamond paintings. So I was thinking to double it, maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh, what was that? So it's nothing for sure. Nothing set in stone. Is just a possibility that my brain is playing with right now, and I'm really considering that. So there's also that. One thing that I really want to get, aside from diamond paintings, of course, is I want to get a new diamond painting pen. And there's a particular design that I've been thinking about ever since I've always wanted one like that, which is kind of, and I don't know if I don't think I've said it. It's rainbow pastels, but very glittery. That's kind of all I want in a diamond painting pen for now, at least my first kind of purchase out of the regular ones. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm starting to look for options where I can get that. I found an Etsy store where there's kind of exactly what I want. It's not like 100%, but I would say like a 90% of what I want. So I'm still looking for options. And again, I'm not gonna be able to buy it yet, but that's, I think, one of the first things that I really, really do want to get once I have some fun money back. So if you have any suggestions about that, or if you can find, like, picture this diamond painting pen in rainbow pastel colors, preferably. I love also like very bright colors, and I would also like that. So I would appreciate that one as well. But I would rather first have like a pastel colors and glitter, like madness glitter, like as much glitter as possible. That's kind of what I want. So again, if you have any suggestions, if you have any idea of where I can get one of those, I would really, really appreciate that from you guys. That would be amazing. There was another thing I wanted to, oh, I remember now. So I've been like, let me show you something that happened to my pen, if I can find it. So far, I've only had like the Diamond Art Club pen. You know, this one, I think it's a Starnet or something. But this side just broke completely. And this side is fine. But I am a multi-placer and I always like to have a single placer on the other side because I also like to play like one by one. And I know that there are people who diamond paint with more than one pen at the same time, you know, with different tips. But I just like to have my 8 placer tip, or, you know, whatever size it is, and a single placer on the other side. And so that side, the one that broke, had the single placer one. And I think is because I'm a very hard presser and I didn't know what to do. And it broke the exact same day that my new kits from Diamond Art Club came. And so I decided to see if I could maybe put this tip into one of these new diamond painting pens. And guys, it fit like flawlessly. I didn't even have to put any washi tape, and I have not had to, like, it doesn't wiggle. It's really firm in there. And something else that I noticed that made the transition really, really easy is, for one, the material feels the same. And if you take a look at the shape, like if you want to take a look at the screen, it's fine. If not, I'm gonna still make my point. If you take a look at the shape is pretty much the same, you know, except for the size, that the new pen from Diamond Art Club is a bit shorter. But other than that, it's the same shape. So I didn't struggle with that. And I am really like, I'm okay with it. Like I don't think I'm ever going to become like a pen collector, but I really want to have at least 1 or 2 pens that are really pretty, you know, that really inspire me, that I really like to look at. So that's why. But so far, I've been really liking this new pen. And something that I was not expecting to also like a lot was the single placer. I saw a lot of people saying that they were struggling to get the putty out. I had no trouble at all. And something that I noticed is that, yes, it wears down a bit, but for me at least, it hasn't been an issue. And I have not had to twist this. You know, you take out the putty by twisting it. I had not had to twist the tip one single time. I did once because I said, how much does it come out once you twist it, and is it better than just leave it like that? And so I twisted it a bit. And other thing that I noticed is that whenever you twist, like you might twist like one time, but even after you stop twisting, the putty still comes out a bit more. So that is something to be really, really cautious about. Like, and this amount of putty is way more than you need. Like, it really, honestly, you only need to have it, you know, that, nothing coming out. And I just did that for a demonstration, but you don't really need to twist it. You don't need to, you know, there's nothing there. There's nothing. That's more than enough to just pick up drills and place them quite okay. Like, that's it. And other thing that really surprised me that I was not expecting was the putty, Diamond Art Club's putty. I had not tried it yet. It was really not my intention to try it because I'm just using like a tack putty that I found on Office Depot, Office Max. I don't remember where it was. And I'm actually using it right now. But I did the entire 2 rows with Diamond Art Club's putty. You know how with the new kits, you get a little, you get more putty. And I have not reloaded the diamond painting pen like this side at all. And this one, I've used it twice. And it's just so much because I was not expecting it to be so thick. So thick, and I've used it twice, and so far I'm really liking it. I love the sound that it makes, because this sound that it makes with a single tip, like that makes it with the entirety of it. And I just changed to the other putty that I use because I wanted to see if it was actually a difference or if it was just maybe all in my brain. And yes, it is actually a difference. I've noticed that it's a bit harder. This putty is a bit harder than the one that I regularly use. And that since I live in not these past few days because it has not been so hot, but it's a little easier to manage than the putty that I regularly use. I was thinking about buy some more putty from Diamond Art Club, but you know, I just got 4 diamond painting kits that have the new toolkit and everything, and I am not this image it's kind of big. It's 69 by 87 centimeters, I think, and I've only used this one twice, and I think I might reload it maybe 1 or 2 more times, if that, and I'm gonna even I'm gonna make a dent of maybe 20% of the entire thing. So for now I'm not gonna get any more putty. And I've heard and I've seen in other creators that Diamond Art Club has been making some twitches here and there with the putty and changing it a little bit. Now I don't know if the putty that comes with the new kits is already has those changes, because I don't have a point of comparison. But so far for me, I'm really liking it. I am really liking it. Or actually, after I finish this section, I think I'm gonna change this putty back to the Diamond Art Club to keep playing with that. But those were really great surprises. Both the pen, that it fits like my regular tip. This tip is from Diamond Art Club. It's an 8 placer, and the single one as well. Because yes, it is starting to how do you say that word? Am I gonna have to Google to wear down the tip, you know? But it has not caused any issues for me, at least so far. So that has been great. And what is my favorite part about the new toolkit? I think everyone's right, the new tray. I've been loving it, especially because this kit has a lot of single placing. I mean, I'm sorry. It has a lot of multi-placing, because there are huge areas of color blocking. And guys, it's really cool to not have to shake your tray every 2 seconds, and to be able to pour a bigger amount of drills, especially, as I said, in an area that has a lot of multi-placing to do with a lot of color blocking. So that has been really great. Really great. I'm really liking it. And one thing that I want to do, you know, eventually with time, is have enough trays to maybe kit up entirely on the trays. And again, I don't know how long that's gonna take, but that's my idea for now. I would really like to at least once try kitting up directly on trays and not have to change the drills every time that I change color. And again, that's of course another idea for now, but I would really like that, to see if it makes a difference, not only in speed but also in enjoyment, because I've seen that people really there are people who don't love the idea of changing the containers, you know, changing the drills in the tray every 2 seconds or really frequently, especially of course in heavy confetti kits. But I'm really loving it, and it works fantastic also for you know, not only for areas that are heavy on color blocking, but in general the drills align really great. The spout is a bit bigger than I would like, because I usually kit up either in these round containers or in these square containers, and the spout is a bit too big for this entrance, like this one. And also but it fits a little bit better with this round one. So actually having these new trays have made me want to get Elizabeth tray wards. Elizabeth, oh my god, my brain, please ignore that. Did you hear? Elizabeth ward trays. Oh my god, I just, wow, my brain is somewhere else 24/7. Can you tell? And I've been interested, oh gosh, and I've been interested in getting those trays for a while, but you know, I was like, I'm gonna wait. But now that I have these trays, I want to get that even more. And I think when I get some fun money, that is also one of the first things that I want to get. I really want to get the Elizabeth Worth trays, and I found them on Amazon. I think they're like $17 or $18. And I'm also really curious about the Diamond Art Club trays. I've seen that they are a bit similar, like the only size that is not like as similar is the biggest one. Like it's as if the Diamond Art Club trays had all of the sizes except for the biggest one, pretty much. But the other sizes seem to be pretty similar in size, yes. So I'm also really looking into those. So I don't know what to do. I think once I would really love, like in a perfect world, if you want to call it like that, which is not perfect, but let's call it that way. Oh, I'm sorry. I would like to try those out because again, I am really intrigued by those. I am genuinely intrigued. Oh, what color do I get now? I think I'm gonna get 5. That's also something I want to try, honestly, like all in complete honesty. So that is fantastic. You guys, something I forgot to tell you that I actually the exact same day that the other one broke and that I started to use this one, I ordered the new Diamond Art Club, like not new, but you know, the newest one that they have out, with the twist on tips. And I also got a 12 placer tip because I've been using the 8 placer tip for, I want to say, almost 8 months now, or somewhere close to that, and I've been loving it. But I've been also wanting to yeah, I'm sorry, I had to cut right there because my boyfriend got home and then we just started talking, and yeah, the rest is going to be a voiceover. So what I was saying is that I had been wanting to try a 12 placer tip for a while now, and I took this opportunity to get it this weekend because with like my mom got me 4 diamond paintings and she got them with my account. So the points that I got from, like, that were awarded by that purchase went into my account. And right now that I am diamond, I got even more points than than you would usually get. So that was enough to get a $100 gift card. It could be $100 gift card, but also, I mean, a $50, but also $100. So I chose $100. I was thinking about saving the points for maybe, what's Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all of that. And that is until November. But I am kind of hoping that by then I am going to be, having enough resources. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. If not, it's fine. It's completely fine. But yeah, I decided to get that. And I also got one of the new pens, the twist on pens. And I also got a diamond painting. It was one that I could not resist. As soon as I saw it, it was like, oh my God, I love it. I had to get it. And with that, I got to my stash limit, kind of, because I try to keep my stash small. Like before that, I didn't really have much, but now I all of a sudden have a small stash of 10 diamond paintings. I still don't have 4 of them. Wait, let me check, because if I'm thinking about this right, do I have 10? I'm missing, well, yeah, this one, the new one, was a number 10. So I got that, and I'm still waiting for it. This week, it's been kind of slow-ish type of thing. And I don't know, usually, like, from my experience at least, I would order something and within like 48 hours it would ship out. But it didn't happen this time. I don't know why. And it's completely fine. Like, I am not in any rush to get it. I just thought I was going to get it a bit earlier. But no. So it only shipped, I think it was yesterday. But it was really funny to see, like, in the kind of overview of what I had gotten. It was fun to see the overview on how much every item was, and the most expensive thing came out to be like $1 and something, $1.58 or something like that. I just found it kind of fun. Kind of, yeah. So that was great. So apparently yesterday it says shipped already, but I got into the tracking details and it's only like label created, like they have not given it to the company, but it's fine. I don't really mind. As I said, I still have many ones to do. I just would love to see it, and I'm gonna struggle so much to not start that one right away. I know that's gonna be a struggle because I just love it so much. Yeah, that is kind of my idea with it. And I'm really close to having fun money again, and I've been toying with the idea of getting getting my limits, like my stash limit, put it a bit higher, because I do want to explore new to me shops. I would love some of them specifically, and I have a few kits from a wide variety of places that I want to check out. So I am also considering that. Other than that, I have been reading still. I didn't read as much as I did last week, but still, I've been reading a little bit more than I had been for the past couple of months, and I'm really enjoying it. I am kind of I just noticed that I read like a few books, not entirely back to back, but just a bit more frequently. This type of romance novel with a trope of fake dating becomes something real, And I didn't even notice until like the third book. Like, I'm already in the third book and I'm like, oh, okay. So it's been fun. Like, I really enjoy romance books, and I don't know when that started, because I remember that I was more into like science fiction-y type of thing and YA, young adult sort of thing. But, for some reason, of course, taste changes and everything. I just really enjoy like all the lovey-dovey type of reading a rom-com movie. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the way I could probably describe it. But it's been really, really fun. So that part of going out of what I usually do, it's been really interesting. And other thing that I've been doing that way, like doing something different than what I would usually do, is I think I mentioned it before, but I don't watch a lot of shows. If I watch anything like on Netflix or something, it's usually like a K-drama or a documentary on some crime or some topic, that I'm kind of interested in. And the same with any other streaming services. Something that I would watch that is not any of those things is Korean variety shows. They are so much fun. Like, the what I think I love most about those, at least the ones that I watch, is that it's not about the drama between people. It's more about reaching a goal, like, in common. Like the last one that I watched, that I have watched like the previous iterations of it, is like these people going to another country to put a restaurant, basically. Put a restaurant and make it thrive and make it work and all of that. But it's not drama, it's more like, oh, these people like this food because of this, or this person maybe is living in this country but is Korean and is like finding like a soft spot, like a spot to eat where they can eat like their authentic, it's more like wholesome and fun overall. It's not very like drama-ish. But I actually started watching something that is basically Big Brother. Like, we've had Big Brother here in my country, in Mexico, before, but it's been a very long time since we had like a Big Brother show. Like, I think they made like 6 or 7, I don't even remember, like, seasons. And I was not very interested in it. Like, last year there was one, and it was nuts. Like, it was really, really popular. Everyone was watching it. Like, my grandma was watching it. And, she's a very old school Mexican religious lady, and she was loving it. She was eating it up. Like, everyone in my family was watching it. And I don't know, I guess we don't really have like TV. We do everything in our computers, and we're not, how, have streaming services on your TV. We are basically like our to-go things like YouTube, Netflix, Amazon, but we're not really like up to date with the most controversial or newest reality or stuff like that. The point is that it is basically Big Brother, but with famous people here in my country. And what I find interesting about it is that famous people from various areas of kind of like the famous people world, I guess. I remember that a lot of like many years before they did that one, but it was all like TV people because the internet was still a very baby thing and there was not much of like TikTok or stuff like that. But in these, like in last season and also in this season, I would say that half, if not more than half of the people in the show, one, have been in other realities, two, are mainly like influencers or very, very young actors of TV shows and series and movies and telenovelas, of course, but like very young, like 22, 23 years old, basically. And then you have the other side of it, like there is like a celebrity gossip reporter there, and there's also an actor that has been active for over 25 years. Then there's like a TV host, like a presenter that at one point in his life was almost incarcerated because they were saying that he killed his best friend. Like, it's mad. Like, the people in there right now, it's mad. Like, it's obvious that they want rating. But the only reason I considered watching it and that I actually started watching it is because there's a guy that I've been watching for the past, I would say 12 years, 10 to 12 years, I think, that is just so funny. And he's had a YouTube channel with another guy, and they're both part of the LGBTQ plus community, and they have done so much for the community, and they're just so much fun. And when I saw that he was gonna be there, I was like, oh my god, I want to watch it. But I didn't really know who else was gonna be, and after I saw it, I was like, why is this person here? Like, this person is like 65 years old. What are they doing here? And there's like 2 people that are like that, like really old. I mean, not really old, but I don't picture them to be in a reality TV show, basically. But Jesus, like, it's been going on for less than a week. It started on Sunday, I think, and I'm hooked. That's all I watch right now. I haven't watched a single, like, I've only watched like 2 or 3 diamond painting videos, like from people who I like pretty much religiously, I mean, not religiously, but that I watch every video that they put out, basically. But other than that, my YouTube list of to watch later is been growing like crazy because I have not been watching that. I've been pretty much watching this reality show. And my sister has a premium subscription into the streaming service that it is. And you can, like, it's a live house 24/7, and you can see it 24/7. And oh my god, I feel kind of a bit self-conscious about it, but not really, because I am honestly having so much fun watching it. Like, so much fun. But it's one of those things where I'm like, this is not me, but apparently it is. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm having a blast. And yeah, I am actually of the idea, you know how people say, oh, this or that is my guilty pleasure? I am of the idea that even if something is like a bit cringy or not entirely your typical thing, I don't like to call it guilty pleasure, because why should you feel guilty about enjoying something or liking something, you know? As long as it's not harming you or harming others, or, you know, that something that is kind of harming a specific cause, or, you know, the morals are there. I don't know why it should be called a guilty pleasure. It's just, I don't get it. And I've thought that way for a while now. And yeah, it's just really funny how I usually don't watch those type of things, because I don't really like a lot of drama. And it's not even been a week and there's already been like 4 or 5 dramas, and it's just so much fun. And also because I think that I'm a person who is very in tune with kind of like which word can I use? Like it's not folklore, it's more like a very in tune with just like the typical Mexican TV and entertainment industry. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so much, and I am going to keep watching it. I think that it might come to a point where the drama is just so much that I'm going to take a break, or just like say, you know what, I cannot keep watching, because I have my limits, of course. And maybe I have not felt it because it's not even been a week, but I don't know. Let's see how long I can hold on to watching that, because at the moment I'm just having so much fun, and it's fantastic. So yeah, that's basically what I've been watching lately, with a few YouTube videos sprinkled here and there. But I think that my list is going to grow substantially because of that, precisely because of that, because I'm not watching as I was watching. I am basically watching this reality TV show all the time. But I think that's all that I had to like tell you guys. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to be uploading this video probably, I hope that I can do it on Friday, because I'm recording this voiceover on Friday morning, but you know, I have work and stuff, so I don't do a lot of edit, but because of the voiceover, I'm going to be having to do a little bit more of editing. But I think I'm going to be able to upload it like on time, quote unquote on time. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and for coming along to another WIP and Chat with me. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.